What's going on, guys? It's your boy NTG back at it again with another video. And today I got a crazy video for you guys. I actually did a $100 to $5,000 account flip. Now this is probably the biggest account flip I've ever done. The most I've ever gotten a $100 account to was 1,000 and some change, but I've actually haven't gone past that goal. So this was a pretty crazy setup that I did on Thursday. I'm gonna be showing you guys pretty much step by step how I took advantage of, that flip, and I took advantage of the consolidation on gold using these little zones here of support and resistance. And you guys can really take advantage of that consolidating market, just buying and selling the market. It's very effective, and it's definitely effective with flipping accounts. So we're gonna just get straight into the video, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. I got my phone with me right now. I screen recorded some of the trades, the profits and everything that was going on with the market. So I'm going to be looking at that as I'm explaining, the trades that I took using trend lines and some wedges that I caught during this consolidation. So as you guys can see here, we're on the 4-hour time frame. All I did was just draw out this support and resistance. Gold has been consolidating pretty much through the whole month of January. So I felt like this was definitely a great opportunity to get into some buys and some sells. So we were here on Thursday. It was a Thursday night. I pull up my sessions. Okay. Well, let's go to the 5-minute, because this is the 5-minute chart is where I was actually trading. So as you guys can see here on the 5-minute, and then the sessions here. So I have my session indicator. So we were not in session. So as you guys can see, the color is not there. So we weren't in session. We were just about to hit the London session. And the London session for me is 3 a.m. Eastern time. So I was just up waiting for that. But for a while, the market was just consolidating. And I drew out this trend line. And what I was waiting for was a break of this trend line here on this support. But then I was getting too lazy. I got too lazy, and I actually ended up just putting in, I got in early here. I just put in 2 buys, and then I actually had 2 buy stops here for the market once it broke this trend line to just shoot up in my direction, and I can catch some pips. So I went ahead and actually got a snack. I was eating some fruits or whatever, and I bought the market here at the support. I wasn't currently looking at the market, and then this happened. I still wasn't looking at my phone yet, but my buy stops did get triggered in. The only buy stop that didn't get triggered in was the 0.20. I did not have enough margin for that, because it's only $100 account, so you're not gonna have that much margin to put on, the total on the account. So it was around, the market was around here when I was looking back at it, and I saw the break. So I was like, okay, good. So now we can start trading. So we triggered the buy stops. Normally when I'm trading, I wait for a break. I usually buy at the break, or you can be a little bit more conservative and wait for the retracement, right? Pull out your Fibonacci for the lower low, and then the break of the candle, wait for the 50% retracement, and then you have your confirmation candle, which is an engulfing for me. So I would have bought here as well. So it actually worked out evenly where I had my buy stop. So, and then I use my my take profit here. So this is where this was my my range that I was looking at to get out the market here. And I got out here like around $400 something. Sorry. So we caught the break, and pretty much the market is just ranging. I'm actually trying to get in at a 0.20 again. I tried here, but I didn't have enough margin, so I had to wait until I had enough profit. So when I had this engulfing candle here, this is when I had enough profit to be able to hold that 0.20. So the only screen recording I got for that was the one that you guys just saw there. This is a live account, so I just wanted to show that because a lot of people had questions about if I was trading live accounts. So we were here. I had this engulfing candle, so I bought the market again at a 0.20, and the market just went straight up. Oh, I deleted my line. Well, my take profit was around here. It actually caught the let me see. I had it here, the lows, boom. All right, and then boom. That's when I got out the trade. It hit my take profit, and now we're sitting at like $480, right? But this wasn't the break that I was expecting on gold. I was expecting like a huge breakout. So we're in session right now. As you guys can see, when the market broke my candle, this is when the London session just started. So it's early in the morning. I'm just watching the market, and I'm expecting gold to really get into an aggressive buy. This wasn't the aggressive buy I was looking for, so I decided to keep trading. So I wanted to see how far I can get the account to. So I'm watching the market on the 5-minute, and we get this nice wedge pattern forming. As you guys can see, I already pre-drawn it. And here, as you guys can see, this was the recent lower high that the market broke, right? So I'm looking at this lower high as a potential zone as support. And we touched it here, the candle, and we get this nice long wick plus an engulfing candle. So I'm looking at the market now. We get another wick, and then we get a third wick. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, gold is about to go into a crazy bullish movement right now. So I'm just aggressively putting in 0.20s, 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 0.20s. So I put in 1, 2, 3, 4 0.20s, like aggressively, because my goal was to just flip the account. And I believe that due to my analysis and my indicators, that gold was going to go into a crazy buy, right? So, and then when I kept buying the market, we get another touch here on support, another touch on support, and then gold just blew up right in front of my face. So this was the break that I was actually looking for with gold. So as soon as it broke and I see that it was not gonna let up, I went in at a 2 standard right there. I had a 2 standard lot right there, and the account was up like 1,800. So we were sitting at like $2,000. So we got the break here, and I wanted to buy here, but I wanted to wait for more confirmation, and the market was just going up. So I ended up just buying again, and market was shooting up. My goal was back into this zone again here, which we did hit. And then I started getting out of my positions. And now, what do you guys think I'm going to do? I'm going to look for a sell. Like I said, don't be a one-dimensional trader. You know, you want to buy support, sell at resistance. Very simple. You can do both. Don't just, be one-sided about it. You can do both. As long as you have confirmation, you can sell and buy the market. It's very effective, especially when it's consolidating. That's the first thing you want to identify. Don't buy and sell the market when it's in a trend. Obviously, you want to wait until it's consolidating. So at this point, the account is at $2,000. And I'm waiting for a signal to sell, which was here, which was this engulfing candle. So when the market started to retrace, I started selling again. So the account is at a much bigger balance. So I'm able to, now I'm going in at standard. $2. I'm going in very aggressive. This is my number one pattern for confirmation, and then gold just dropped, right? So I just switched to my 1 minute time frame to see what was going on, and I see that we hit my my SMA. If you guys want to see the setting, I have mine at 62, and I see it creating the support. So this is when I decided to actually start exiting the trade, and the account was at $4,333. So I'm gonna wait for another opportunity to sell again, because this is not the aggressive sell that I wanted. So, but I did collect some profit off of it, which was good. So I'm waiting again for the market, and then we get engulfing. So now we have a double top, right? This is a very aggressive pattern here, right on resistance. So this was my eye opener right here, and I felt like this was going to be the aggressive sell that I was looking for. So I start selling again here. I'm just selling aggressively with the 5 minute double top pattern, and then you guys can see on the screenshot I'm in drawdown. I'm in like negative $800 as the market is going up right there, and then that's when it starts to sell, I believe around here, right? So around here it starts to sell, and then again I started drawing up this little trend line here, and I'm thinking this is gonna act as some support, and I started drawing a pattern here, like maybe in the zone around here. So I didn't really want to play with it too much. I didn't like how it was moving. So at this point the account was close to like 6,000. So I actually just ended up just closing all my positions. I was like, you know what? I mean, $100 to 5,000, that's pretty crazy. So, you know, I'm not gonna run it up too much. So that's when I ended up at the second candle, I think. That's when, yeah, I got up around here. But I mean, if I did hold the trade, and you guys see this engulfing pattern crossing over my 62 SMA, then as you guys can see, the market did end up dropping. You know, I just had to hold it for a little bit longer, but that's fine. I wasn't really mad at it. This was just like a little challenge that I wanted to do as far as flipping the account. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much the trade that I took. I had a nice double top here. I took advantage of the sell, took advantage of the buy here for this trendline break. And then of course I have my support here for my my last lower high here. This was a lower high and this was the lower low. So I identified this as support, and with that support, I knew that gold was just gonna blow up, which it did on this wedge pattern, which was even a bullish pattern as well, and that pattern shot up, and it was a good this was just some pure good price action trading that I was taking in the middle of the night on a Thursday. And yeah, pretty much that was the whole trade there. And then what is this at the end here? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me check. Oh, I remember now. This was a break that I was gonna take, but I actually ended up not taking it because I wasn't looking at the market. So as you guys can see, we started to reach that resistance on the 4 hour, and then we broke my trend line here, and then the market started selling. So I mean, the trend lines that I draw are very profitable trend lines. Like, I mean, I do this all day. Trend line, triangles, and wedges on price action, I trade it all the time, and it gives me so much profit. So, but you have to draw it right. And if you're struggling with drawing trend lines, go ahead and watch my how to draw trend lines video. That's a full depth video that you can look at, so you can learn how to draw trend lines. All right. So that's pretty much what I'm doing with gold right now. Since it's consolidating, I'm just taking advantage of that. Gold is not really doing anything as far as trending. Nothing too crazy. So I'm probably going to start looking for some sells soon. As you guys can see, we're back in the zone again. Back in this zone here. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for gold. That was pretty much the trade there. It's nothing really like anything new to learn. This was just more of like, I wanted to show you guys this crazy flip that I did. This is the first time ever. I've been trading Forex for 4 years and I've never did $100 to $5,000 flip. So that was pretty crazy for me, especially with $100. I do not recommend trading with $100. Please, guys, don't do that. Don't think that flipping accounts is like a normal thing in Forex, because it's really not. So I don't recommend it at all. So that was pretty much a trade. Let's go ahead and look at the market. Let's go ahead and look at some trades. Okay, so I had like this wedge pattern here on UJ, and then it broke out. So nothing too interesting on UJ, to be honest with you guys. I mean, we're still in this downtrend here. So I mean, we can possibly be looking for some sells. Yeah, I don't really like anything on UJ right now, so I'm not too interested on anything on UJ. GU. Okay, so GU is still in this pattern. I don't know when GU is gonna break. You guys keep DMing me a lot about GU. Like, I don't know. You know, I'm not in control of the markets. I just know what it's telling me. But as you guys can see, how GU is like squeezing now, like it's starting to get to that peak. It's gonna break somewhere soon. I told you guys already, I'm really sell biased. I think GU is gonna break this trend line and go for a sell. But like I said, you know, we're not one-dimensional traders. If it goes up, break, wait for the retest, confirmation, and then buy it. Simple. It's a very nice pattern that you guys can take advantage of. So this is the setup here. I have my zone here, and then I have the trend line. So if you guys want to look into that, go ahead. And then I had the Euro USD. Let's go ahead and delete this. So right now, let's go to the daily. Okay, so honestly, it looks like I don't think it's in any type of crazy pattern here. So, but I will draw this out. Let's see how that looks on a 4-hour. Yeah. So I see that. So we're in some like symmetrical triangle type thing here. So this is very neutral pattern. So wait for the break to the upside or to the downside. Those are some trades you can do. And then remember, I draw my support, resistance, and trend lines and zones. All right, because you don't want to get into those false breakouts. So boom, beautiful pattern. So your USD looks interesting too. So GU, your USD, I'll be looking for some trades, and gold, I might be selling it soon actually, if it creates some type of pattern for me. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm definitely going to start dropping more basic videos so you guys can learn more about Forex. I mean, I've been getting a lot of support from you guys lately, so I appreciate you guys subscribing and liking up the video, commenting below. If you have a video that you want me to do, you know, as far as content wise, you know, if you want me to drop a video about PIPS, you want me to drop a video about anything, support, resistance, trend lines, you know, brokers, I can do that for you guys. You guys just got to let me know in the comment section so I can actually upload that video for you guys, and you guys can learn a little bit more on Forex. You know, this is all free, so you know, I'll do it for you guys. You know, I enjoy trading. I enjoy this journey that I'm doing for the YouTube channel. So all right, guys, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little flip, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.